Comedian Miss Audrey Scott.
Big up all the Monster Island massive. And beware before I triple dare you like the last kid who asked me what we don't got that you got, son. For one, flawless elementary, my dear watch, son. Secondly, ever since I was little.
How the fuck are y'all doing? Good, good. Anyone drinking? Yeah? I'm not. I got a DWI. Anyone else? Ever? Dude, I got it around here, actually. Not like right here, but in the parking lot. No, I got a DWI at a gas pump. Right, I blew a .24 inch dick. It was the smallest cob cock I've ever had in my mouth. Like an Audi belly, but I have a breathalyzer in my car. It blows. No, I blow. I blow a lot. You know, twice a day. My boyfriend's jealous. Yeah. By the time I get home to him, I see his dick. I go. Did I pass? I still violate it. Yeah, I violate everything I touch. Where do you think I'm from? If you were to guess, where would you think I'm from? You can profile me. It's okay. It's part of the game. Seattle. It's okay. Where do you think? I'm from Virginia. She wasn't wrong. I was born in Seattle, but I'm from Virginia, all right? And every time I say that shit in Texas, everyone's like, ooh, West Virginia? No, all right? Virginia's for lovers, not incest lovers. I tried. I have a hot second cousin. He won't text me back. He's married, or... I don't know what's worse, is that I want to fuck my second cousin or that he's a white man with dreads. My coworkers are here tonight. Give it up for coworkers, everybody. Don't we love them? I mean, the ones I don't like are here, so, you know, we always hate someone. You have to. You have to have someone you don't like, because then everyone comes together with, like, hating that person. It's a fun little game, you know? I make sandwiches because I'm a woman. I know my place. Very traditionalist, as you can see, with my lesbian suit, you know? I'm not even gay. No more. I'm delivered. I like men now. But yeah, I make sandwiches. I feel like SpongeBob, you know? It's an easy job. You can make someone happy pretty quick or upset if you want to. You know, it's this simple thing to do. And you know, it's funny because, like, who's not on drugs at a restaurant? Who's not? I mean, I remember I worked at Chili's. There's never not a dishwasher named Cash smoking crack and breaking plates in the back. It's part of the job. So yeah, I had this DoorDash individual show up, and usually I don't insult the DoorDashers. You know, the ones that don't have a hinge in their arm, they shove a phone in your face. And then when you look for the order, there's just like two random kids on a FaceTime call. I don't know what it is about not knowing English, but you have to speak 10 times louder on speakerphone. It's like, it's not even like it, you know, it's weird. It's odd. But this lady, she came in, she was built like a refrigerator, and I'm only saying that because she's a bitch. She's a fucking bitch. She came up to me and she's like, where's my order? And there's a ton of people, right? And it's not even her order, it's someone else's order, and she's getting paid $3 for it. So like, calm down, bitch. She's glaring at me, and I'm at the end of the line, right? So like a sandwich is made at the beginning of the line. So she's like, where's my sandwich? And so I told the idiot making her sandwich, like, hurry up, all right? Because she was stupid too, but not as mean as this one. And so I told the other dumb one, I'm like, please hurry up and make the fucking sandwich. And so I told the fridge, I'm like, hey, just give me a second, I'm doing my best. It'll come out to you as soon as possible. And she looked at me and she's like, I can smell a pot smoker from a mile away. And I'm like, bitch, you look like you ate a pot smoker. Don't get on it. Yeah, I'm fucking high. I make sandwiches. If I wasn't, I would kill 10 people over a sandwich. That's not worth it. Holy shit, dude. Sandwiches. Yeah, I used to work at Jimmy John's Freaky Fast, you know? It's funny because when you make a sandwich at Potbelly, you know, you're called a load master when you start the sandwich. Right. And then at Jimmy John's, the same position, you're a meat puller. I'm like, master of loads, puller of meats, Audrey Scott. I was making a delivery for Jimmy John's, and Jimmy John's back in the day, it was only cold subs, and that was fun for me because I like saying no to people, you know? And I would toast my sub in the oven behind the counter, and so sometimes people would ask for their shit toasted, and they're like, I can smell a sub toasting right now. I have no idea what you're talking about. You might be having a stroke. I'm delivering a sandwich on foot because I'm getting my fucking steps in, and then this homeless guy was sitting on the ground because he's not in a house, and he yelled at me, he's like, hey, yo, let me get that meatball sub. I heard him. I made my delivery because I'm freaky fast. I have an order to deliver. I come back, and I was like, first of all, sir, we only serve cold subs at Jimmy John's. Second of all, you're referring to my ass as a meatball sub. Where are your children? How's it going for you? You got a job? I made him cry. And then a week later, he showed me his job application. I mean, it was written in hieroglyphics, but we got somewhere. There was this other woman, she applied to my job this was a restaurant that made me, I was like, I'm either gonna murder someone or start stand-up. So I started stand-up, and this horrible job. This woman, she's a homeless lady, and in the past, she had called me a Pippi Longstocking looking ass bitch, which, reasonable, you know? That was a fair observation, but she was a little crazy. And she walked in, she wrote in a job application during lunch rush, you know, horrible etiquette. And for her job history, she wrote down pencil dick and sexual assault. So unfortunately, we didn't hire her. I don't know why. I have no idea why. 6 months later, true story, she was walking around downtown Roanoke, Virginia, and she had a tote bag on her, just swinging it around. And then the cops stopped her like 6 hours in the day, and they're like, what's in the bag? They opened the bag. It's a dead baby. No follow-up. Wasn't even hers. That's it. But we'll talk more about dead babies because I'm a woman and I don't have choices anymore in Texas. I have so many guys that fucking apologize to me like, sorry you can't have an abortion. I'm like, do I look pregnant? I don't know where we're going with this. I mean, my comedy club, it's Roscoe's. I work there, and I love where I work because it's right next to a Planned Parenthood and a cemetery. You know, Austin's a little blue dot, so abortion's decriminalized. If your baby's under 6 ounces, legally you're allowed to slingshot it into a grave of your choice. It's called a life hack, ladies. Ladies. I was sitting in front of a guy at a bar, and the guy, he looked at me, like, in my face, like this face I'm wearing right now, like, this face. And he asked me, he was like, do you know that you have no rights in Texas? I'm left-handed. Never had a right, bitch. And the only right he's referring to is the right to obliterate my clump of cells of my human life, you know, whatever you morally want to refer to it as. Like, I want to do things a little different. Personally, I don't want an abortion. I want to Genghis come all over this globe. It's my time to shine, all right? I'm an ex-Mormon, all right? I need to spread my seed. Every time I have sex with someone, like, dick, pussy, like, kind of like that. I scrape the cum out of the condom afterwards. I scrape it out. And I put it in a turkey baster and I shove it in my freezer. I keep scraping it out, shoving it in, scraping it out, shoving it in, scraping it out, shoving it in. And then on Jismas Eve, I'm gonna spread my legs and then shove every bit of kumbalaya into my uterus. So like, to each their own, you know? Everyone argues about things. Like, if we're gonna argue about abortion, at the end of the day, the dead baby is always going to be gray. Nuance, ladies. Yeah. I showed up to the Roe v. Wade protest, and I was like, damn, I wish I had a hanger on me, and God answered my prayers. Right on Congress Avenue, there's a hanger in front of my feet, and I picked it up and I waved it around, and no one knew what I was there for. It was awesome. Sick. I like to confuse people. Like, I voted for Jill Stein, and then I voted for Kanye West. Guess what I'm gonna do next? I don't even know. I might write a song. I'm not a Nazi. I know I look like either a boot-looking Nazi or a leftist lesbian. There's no fucking in between. But I haven't licked him in a while, that's for sure. You could use a good licking. A Texas abortion, all you have to do is plop the fetus out, step back, shoot it. Stand your fucking ground. Don't tread on me, baby. I saw a billboard and there was a whole ass baby on it, and the baby's like, I could kick. I'm like, I could kick back, dude. You fucking can't even hold your head up, bitch. I'll shake you like a fucking martini. Yeah, so I was ex-Mormon. I went to church 6 days a week. I went to church before high school every day. I was very, very Mormon. And I sold acid to Mormons, too. It was fake. It was fake acid. I sold wet paper to Mormons. You know, you can't handle a coffee. You can't handle the truth. Pussy. My mom, she's a Mormon, and she's addicted to Oxy, so I call her an Oxy-Mormon. She's really sweet, diabetic, sweet as fuck. Dude. Okay, on this. I was a fat kid. I'm very grateful for that. Character development. You know, I was built like a Chinese roly-poly. I'm not even Asian. But I'm glad because my neck was so short, I couldn't reach the old man Mormon dicks. I was never molested. But one time I did see my dad's dick. Okay, I saw it. I wasn't trying to. I saw it. I was in the room for other reasons, and bam, dad dick right in front of me. But the Mormon garments were over it, so there's a veil. It wasn't as bad as that to be. It was the biggest dad dick I've ever seen in my life, and I've seen a few. Later, like wantingly, willingly, needingly, I've seen it. I don't want to fuck my dad, all right? I don't want to fuck my dad. I know what you're thinking. Don't make it weird. Stop. All I'm saying is, if my boyfriend had my dad's dick, I wouldn't mind, you know? It's familiar. God forbid I keep something in the family, you know? You can follow me on Instagram at _Illuminaudrey. I gotta run back to work. People call my comedy edgy. It's because I never come unless it's in my dad's dick. Have a good night. Thank you.
Your mom is so fat. Your mama is so big in fact that she can give you